Cheyenne, and I wanted to make a video about how I was able to really transform my life and myself by changing not only the way I view life, not only the way I view myself, but my energies and my frequencies, my vibrations. So I want to go ahead and start speaking about how I was able to change my life, starting by changing what was going on within me. So I was hit with a really difficult season where I lost all of my support system. I was going through what is known as a purification process. At least that's what I call it. And let me readjust and tell you about this purification process. I moved out of state. I had lost my support system because I had moved out of state. I didn't have any really many friends in this new state, and life was really difficult. I have not had a good relationship with my family for years, but that will be in a different video. So I really had myself, and I was really struggling. My health had failed. I was struggling, with finances because my health was failing, and there were doctor bills and doctor visits, and I didn't have a support system, and I was considered morbidly obese, and that was not like the whole reason why my health was failing. That was in a different, that was a different thing, but it contributed to it. And so anyways, I was super depressed. Like, my life felt completely empty. I felt so alone and depressed all of the time in this new state, just struggling. I was in a situation where I was getting mentally and verbally abused on a consistent basis. And I'll make a video about that also. But anyways, I was at my lowest point in my life. My lowest point, isolated, alone, and just my health failing, 200 pounds, and just felt cruddy. I felt tacky. I felt like worthless, useless, like nothing mattered. Like I did not matter. And then I realized that I need to make a change. I need to change my life. I need to just change everything about my life because I was so depressed and life was so terrible. And I looked at other people. Like, I just would see other people who were happy and positive and they were healthy, and I realized they had an energy about them. And I started researching energies and how our spirit and our mind is so connected to our bodies, and the importance of self-talk, because our bodies are mostly water. And there was an experiment done by Dr. Emoto, who would speak positive and negative things into water. And I actually made a video about this. And water actually would change its structure based on the affirmations we gave it, whether positive or negative. So I had all of this negative self-talk of, oh, you're fat, you're not good enough, you're not pretty, you're not going to make it in life. And I was so depressed, and I had no one around me. It was like my purification process, the universe or whatever higher power there is decided to just strip everything away from me and leave me bare. It was hard as hell, but I was able to get through it once I realized that I have some amount of control based on my mindset and what I speak to myself. And I realized I could change my energy. And by doing so, well, let me back up. How I started to do it was, first of all, I recognized that there was a higher power. Even the universe could itself be a higher power. And I realized that this higher power cared for me. I also left the Christian church, but I'll make another video on why I left the Christian church. But anyways, so I've tapped into spirituality, and I tapped into speaking positive affirmations to myself because my body is mostly water. Please ignore the siren in the background. Anyway, so focused on my higher power, left organized religion, which was my personal choice. If you stay in organized religion, that is up to you. And spoke positively to myself. Then I began just realizing that I had value. I have value. My life will be as enriching as much energy and effort I put into building a better life. Yes, we can't control if life sucks sometimes, that is for sure. But you know what? It doesn't have to suck all the time. If we start being grateful over the little things and just trying to find something to be positive about, our lives will improve, you know. And life isn't perfect. I'm not going to say you're going to have $1 million in a dream house overnight. But what I'm saying is, if your life sucks, start taking care of yourself. Start realizing that your life has meaning and value. I was depressed. I was broke. I was overweight. My health had failed because of my autoimmune disease. It was terrible. But you know what? I started taking better care of myself. I started working out. I started meditating. I started growing closer to my higher power. I started just diving into spirituality and healing myself. I would just, envision my life being better, and my health started improving. I now work more than one job working with children. My jobs are amazing. I work 6 days a week, and I've been able to do so for a good amount of time now. I have lost almost 30 pounds by changing my vibrations, my energy, connecting with my higher power, and just mainly having a more positive outlook on life and realizing I have value. I see those people over there who are healthy and they have a great life. Why can't I have it? So I started making myself believe, telling myself that I deserve it, that I deserve it. And by doing so, I just started just getting healthier. By God's grace, my higher power's grace, I have not had many major health issues for, oh goodness, a good while now. I have great jobs that I love working with children. My life is so much better. My face literally has changed, but that also is partly because of mewing and subliminals, and I made another video about that also. But anyways, so I just want to make a video about how I was able to change my energy, which changed my life. So, key points. Focus on your higher power. Realize that they care for you. Realize you have some amount of responsibility in how your life is, even if in small things. Be grateful for a job, a roof over your head. The power of gratitude is amazing. I made another video about that also. Anyways, and then realize that you deserve to have a good life by merely existing, and then start trying to have a better life by putting in more effort into self-care. I put myself first. I'm a very kind, loving person, but I will always help others, but I'll always put myself first. And that's not being mean. I am a very, very kind person. I'm one of the kindest people you will meet, not to brag. But just put yourself first. Care for yourself. I give myself spa days several times a week. I work out. I eat healthy. And my life has improved greatly. Just by changing my views on the world, I was able to change my energy, which changed my frequencies, which made my life overall so much better. Anyways, this is just a quick video for you. If you're going through hell in a handbasket, I can tell you I've been there. It sucked, and you can get over it. Alright? You can get through it. It might take a while. If you feel like your friends, your family, your support system, everyone is leaving you, your finances are leaving you, this is the universe, your higher power's way of putting you through a spiritual purification process, which allows you to discover yourself and the true meaning of life. Alright, well, I love you all. Peace out. Hit like and subscribe.